Hello everyone, this is Vipasha Bhomik and I'm here to elaborate on my article titled Stranger Than Fiction, The Fly Swamping in Robbers Cave. Social psychology in its ambit presents a vast multiplicity of scenarios that can be explored from a psychological viewpoint. The very controversial experiments called the Stanford Prison Experiment or the Milgram's experiment on obedience continue to be highly talked about and researched even in its ethical dilemmas and complications. However, the most complicated or the most controversial take of social psychological experiments might just be the experiment conducted by Muzaffar Sharif in Robbers Cave State Park involving 22 11-year-old white Protestant boys from a similar homogeneous background, from a similar homogeneous economic situation, without the consent of the children regarding what was about to happen. The strange similarities that this experiment finds with the novel William Golding's Lord of the Flies, where a group of similarly aged boys, aged from 9 to 12, British boys, are stranded in an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean without any contact with the adult world or without any supervision from an adult in a macrocosm of a war-torn world. While the experiment is implicitly different and explicitly different from the conditions of the novel, the similarities are indeed striking. The boys of the island initially try to make out a sort of semblance of parliamentary form of democracy, which very soon crumbles apart when they are faced with their primitive innermost desires. Similarly, the boys in the Robbers Cave State Park too got on with each other quite well initially. Then this fragile piece came apart as soon as the various campers or the various coordinators of the camp park, or the scientists basically, introduced various conditions involving competitive sports. When the Robbers Cave State Park experiment was basically an understanding of realistic conflict theory, a theory which dictates that while groups will get along in a hierarchical structure, when groups are faced with a shortage of resources, of equally desirable resources, the fragile peace or understanding maintained between the two will definitely fall apart. The implications of both these two pieces, the literature of psychology and the literature of the mind, are truly worth exploring and studying more about. Thank you.